All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and I'm in front of the camera. I rarely do this, but I got a watch in from a company called Milifortic, and I'm really excited to look at this one. If you guys are into Hamilton watches, I know one of the watches you absolutely know is the Hamilton Murph from the movie Interstellar. Awesome watch. I had one here personally. I had the 42 millimeter version. I really liked the watch. It was an awesome watch. Definitely a nod to the movie, but in 42 millimeter, it was too big. And one of the things I really didn't like about the watch was that it had no AR coating on the crystal, so lots of reflections. I know now that Hamilton's offering that watch in a 38 millimeter, which I think is a much more reasonable size for the watch. As far as the AR, I'm not quite sure. I should probably watch some videos on that to find out if that one has better AR coating. But this is another offering, similar looking watch, not made by Hamilton, but made by Milifortic, a company that I wasn't really familiar with until they reached out to me. But once I saw this watch on the channel, I saw the price fit and I saw the specifications, I really decided it was a watch I wanted to take a look at. So you will see the paid promotion logo down there at the bottom, as I did get this watch sent to the channel. I don't have to send it back. But with that, let's flip the camera around and take a closer look at this 059, I think it is, from Milifortic watches.
All right, so here we go with the packaging. Nothing fancy here, and I appreciate that. I don't need a big box with a bunch of stuffing in it. If you're going to ship a watch in a case like this that is protective anyways, like I said, I don't need a box with a bunch of stuffing in it. So I love travel cases like this. Lots of watches nowadays coming in travel cases, which I think is very helpful, and this is a nice one. Milifortic there, as you can see, not really embroidered in the top. Maybe that's laser engraved into this kind of nylon material here. Simple zipper enclosure here, but again, I like it when watches come with this kind of stuff. So inside of here, of course, we've got the watch, and we will take a look at the paperwork and whatnot inside. It looks like we have a spring bar tool here, which I believe, well, it's definitely a spring bar tool if I wanted to change the strap on the watch. And here we have the international warranty card, and it looks like manufacturer defense for 2 years, miliforticwatches.com. So 2-year warranty on that. And you also have here a cleaning cloth. Take this styrofoam out here and take a look at the watch. Now, this is the blue dial version of the M059. This is available also in a black dial, which will be more traditional to your Murph style watch from the movie Interstellar. But I haven't taken this thing out of the pack, so this is the first for both of us here, guys. So go ahead and shake it out of there. It looks like the plastic is stuck up there in the top. So go ahead and take a look at that one, bouncing around here. Nice looking watch. I was actually asked to look at a different watch from their lineup, one of their GMTs, but those were pretty much sold out. They have some really nice GMTs at the website. I'll leave all the links down below in the description of the video so you can check out all of their watches. But this blue dial is absolutely stunning, very beautiful, kind of a fumey effect there, or a faded effect, as you can see on that dial. Looks like it kind of fades to darker. See if I flip it over. Yeah, it's definitely darker at the bottom, so I like the look of that. Very nice layout here. If you guys are familiar with the Murph watch, I mean, this is a very familiar looking watch to you. It doesn't say Hamilton, it doesn't say khaki, but it does have 100 meters water resistance and automatic down there at the bottom. Go ahead and unscrew the crown here on this one, and we'll pull the crown out. You'll see that second hand stop at the first position. That's because this is running a Seiko NH38 movement, which I really, really appreciate, because the NH38 movement is truly a no-date movement. So there's no ghost position there for that. Now, a little bit of a, there we go, screw down crown on this watch. Very nice looking timepiece. Now, we'll go ahead and get the caliper fired up. They list this as a 39 millimeter case on this watch, and we can verify that right there. Thickness on this one to the top of the sapphire crystal is only 12 millimeters, so nice and thin on this watch. Running 20 millimeter lug openings. Crown size on this watch happens to be a very nice 6.3, so easy to grab. So really nice looking timepiece, and let's not forget that lug to lug on this one coming in at 46.6. So all around, really a lot to like about this watch. Now, definitely an homage to the Hamilton Murph watch. But like I said, this comes in, you can find these on AliExpress. I'll leave the Milifortic website down there at the bottom, where they come in around on 149, 159, depending on which watch you pick. And lots of other good watches to choose from over there. I don't mind a good homage watch, and I think this is a really good one. Sapphire crystal is being used on this watch. I'm not sure as far as AR coating there. You can see it picking up a lot of different reflections, and that's one of those things that always bothered me about the Hamilton watch itself. Cathedral hands are being used on this watch, as well as a nice sweeping second hand there, which looks like it's got no lume on the tip there, but very nice and polished, reaching all the way out to the minute track for that minute hand, and the seconds hand also reaching all the way out there. Nice finish on this watch, as you guys can see, very industrial, with this military style, military look watch. It's going to be all all brushed like this. Leather strap is being used on this by the feel. I'm going to call this PU leather, which is kind of made up of chopped up bits of leather that are then glued back together and kind of formed into new leather. But it looks to be that way. I'm not really sure. It says genuine leather, so maybe it is. It feels pretty good. We'll get this watch on my 7-inch wrist so you can see the watch and how it fits my 7-inch wrist, and then be sure to stick around for that lume shot. All right, so for those of you wondering, I do have a 7-inch wrist, and this watch fits my 7-inch wrist very well. Nice strap and buckle there, Milfortic there on the buckle, as you guys can see. But overall, I really like the looks of this watch. I think it's very well done. Of course, hearkening to the Murph watch from Hamilton. And again, at a much more reasonable price point, running a very tried and true Seiko movement, a true no-date movement with that Seiko NH38 in there. So good workhorse movement, not going to have a problem with that. And from my experience with that movement, keeps really, really good time. So let's dim the lights and check out the lume. All right, so not absolutely pitch black in here, but this should give you a good idea of the lume. We'll go ahead and hit it with the big flashlight here, get a little bit of light on it, and definitely some decent lume. It does not specify at the site what grade lume this is. I'm assuming like a C1 or C3 grade super lume, but definitely bright. Probably as bright as the Hamilton. I don't remember my Hamilton having really super great lume on it. So this, I would imagine this watch is on par, but for the price, right around $150 to $160. It's really hard to go wrong with this watch from Milifortic Watches. Definitely a cool watch. I'll leave links down below in the description if you guys are interested in picking one of these up. Definitely something cool to check out. Sorry about the focus there. For some reason, my camera does not like the darkness, guys. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.